Mr. Cort, my name is Marc Stevens. I host a radio show. I'd like to be able to ask you a few questions and be able to record for my broadcast. I wanted to ask you some questions regarding the application of New Hampshire state law.
I doubt I'll be able to answer you.
Well, everyone seems to operate under the same presumption that if someone is physically in New Hampshire, then the Constitution and laws apply. That's not something you're able to speak to?
It's a matter of case law. If you want to look up the cases, that's fine. But I'm not allowed to give legal opinions to anybody except government officials who are authorized to request such opinions.
Well, I'm not asking you for an opinion. What I'd like to know is that since the operating presumption is that if I'm physically in New Hampshire, then the Constitution and laws apply to me, I want to know if there are any actual facts to support that argument.
I have no idea what you're asking me, but again, I'd say you're definitely asking for a legal opinion.
No, I'm asking for facts. Do you have any actual facts, proof, evidence that would support your legal argument and that of your office and of the governor and whatnot, that if someone is physically in New Hampshire, then the Constitution and laws apply?
It's a matter of case law.
Well,
all you got to do is look at the cases.
But I'm asking you, is there any actual are there any actual facts? The case law you're talking about are just opinions of other lawyers like yourself.
Those are facts.
Those are facts. So the opinions
issued by courts of law are what determines what the law is.
Well, I understand what the law is. I'm asking, is there any actual proof that that just because I'm physically in New Hampshire that the Constitution and laws would apply to me?
You're asking a meaningless question.
Meaningless.
The Constitution and laws say that they apply, and because the Constitution and laws were legitimately created, they do apply. So that's the fact, whether you like it or not. And
so let me see if I understand.
All I can say.
Your position is the Constitution and laws apply because they say so.
And because of the history behind the Constitution and laws, which make them legitimate.
And the history being that everybody who lives in New Hampshire is forced to pay for the New Hampshire government. Is that the history you're talking about?
No. I'm talking about how the Constitution and laws came into existence.
But you would agree that all the support for the government, people are not asked to pay, people are forced to pay.
They don't have to live in that particular state or that particular country.
Doesn't excuse the violence, to quote a phrase, the violence inherent in the system. It just because somebody can leave does not make the forcing or the forcible taking of their property or the coerced support any less criminal. I mean, I'm sure you would agree that if I was to do business in the same manner as your organization and I forced people to pay me, that I would be a criminal.
Sir, I do not wish to participate in this conversation any further. You are not listening to what I'm saying, and you are expressing opinions and asking me to express opinions, which I am not permitted to do. So, goodbye.
But you don't need to hang up, Nicholas. But he hung up anyway. Hello?